Hey, Wolfkins here with some really interesting news. You can see here I have D&D Beyond up. For those of you that aren't familiar, D&D Beyond is the official source of online digital content for Wizards of the Coast, actually owned by Wizards of the Coast now. And up until this point, we have only ever been able to buy official Wizards of the Coast products. So basically, things that have been printed by WotC. Now, with one exception, we have had some Critical Role content before that has been produced specifically in conjunction with the show. This was really just a subclass. But for the first time, we actually have the Tal'dorei Campaign Setting Reborn available on D&D Beyond. Now, there's two things that are significant about this. One, it's awesome, right? Because for those of you that don't know, this was published years and years ago, 2017, I believe, but then was recently republished once Darrington Press took over. Once Critical Role came out with their own publishing brand, they kind of updated the book for the more modern setting and added some things to it. So that's awesome. But what's even cooler is this marks the first time that D&D Beyond is allowing purchase of third-party content. Now, back forever ago, they kind of teased that they might be doing third-party content, but that was back before Wizards of the Coast actually took over. Since they actually bought D&D Beyond and brought it in-house, it's been very quiet, total crickets on that front. But today, a stealth drop happened, and you can see here the Tal'dorei Campaign Setting is they have an announcement and a trailer. But if you go ahead and click on it, you'll see here they have the third-party tag. So this is a tag that up until now has not been a part of D&D Beyond because there has been no third-party content. So what does this mean? Is this the start of additional third-party content? One can only hope. But let's take a quick look at this, the Tal'dorei Campaign Setting. It comes with all sorts of fun stuff, really. So you'll see here it comes with 9 subclasses, 7 feats, and 5 backgrounds. Now, whenever you buy the book, you, of course, will have the book in the compendium, and it will add all of this to your character builder. So it'll also be able to select those when you're doing your characters and on your character sheets as well. 35 magic items. That's crazy. I love magic items. 40 creature stat blocks. So these are going to be creatures most likely specifically designed for Tal'dorei Campaign Setting. So by Matt Mercer, or at least with input from Matt Mercer, and most likely have been seen on Critical Role at some point. 4 exclusive backdrops. So this is for those of you who aren't familiar with how the character sheets work on D&D Beyond. Each one has a nice little backdrop. And you can actually see right here, I'll load up one of my characters just really quick. Urk, we'll load him up. You can see it just comes with a backdrop here. So there'll be some backdrops that are specific to the Critical Role campaign setting. I have not yet purchased this book because I just noticed it, so I I can't show you that just yet. But I'm sure I'll pick this up and we can dive a little deeper into it in a later episode. And then new lore and updated stat blocks for each member of Vox Machina. So that is awesome. I don't really know what the stat blocks look like, but I can't wait to actually see what this is. Now, again, this book has been out. So some of you out there may already have it. It's, again, published by Darrington Press. It is something that they have put out, I believe, back in January. But this is the first time that it's been available on D&D Beyond. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm a huge fan of Critical Role, but I'm also a huge fan of this right here, third-party content on D&D Beyond. I'm hoping that this is the start of some additional third-party content. The more and more that I kind of expand my views of tabletop, the more I'm realizing how much amazing third-party content is out there. Not just 5e, but specifically with 5e, so many great modules from the DM's Guild and all sorts of other places. Humblewood is one in particular that jumps out at me. If you haven't looked into that, you should definitely check that out. But if we can start getting some third-party content on D&D Beyond, I think it'll already take what is, in my opinion, the best online digital platform for D&D and just elevate it to the next level. So very excited about this. If you haven't checked it out, definitely go. If you've not checked out D&D Beyond, I also recommend that. It's what we use to play Kupo Quest. So if you're watching that show, whenever we do the rolls, that's specifically from D&D Beyond. Lets you roll all of your dice. It lets you keep a list of your log. The character sheet is very intuitive, I think. I can't even go back to the old character sheet now that I've started using it. So, but yeah, Tal'dorei Campaign Setting is the first of what I hope to be a new era of third-party content on D&D Beyond, but only time will tell. Well, that's it. Just wanted to do a quick update with my excitement for this. We may dive deeper into this in a future episode once I actually click this add to cart button, which I think I'm going to do right now. But until next time, see ya.